good word, party folk. It's your mile high priest. I'm up here on Saturn's Day. It's Saturday, March 9th. It's past sunset, obviously. I'm not typically recording at this time. I'm getting a lot of like retro kind of deja vu effects. This reading is for the new moon in Pisces, for the Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising Collective. Regardless of whether you have a Pisces, distinguished Pisces placement in your natal chart, this may still resonate with you. I strongly suggest your other sign placements as well as a collective readings. I hope to have another collective reading for this new moon in Pisces. Is it a supermoon? I guess, right? I mean, every moon for me is a supermoon. Y'all, I'm not used to recording at this time. I think y'all know that. But we're running with it. The moon is high in Pisces. It has there's a lot of that effect of like being really high, far out there. The tendency to require grounding, but maybe not necessarily tethered. So floating away, right? Pisces, what's good? Happy birthday. Happy Pisces season to you. Happy new moon in Pisces. Pisces magicians. Pisces high priests. Pisces high priestesses. Piscean kings, queens, royals. This is your most watery, the deepest of the deepest seas, underwater court. I'm your effervescent mercurial floating, funny and funny looking, flighty, mercurial, Aquarian, Piscean, Aries gesture with your mercurial messages for your divine inspiration, your human evolution, your spiritual exaltation through space, time, through spaces and times, through all the space and time. All right, we've got a lot of planets stacked in Aquarius, Pluto, Venus, and Mars. We have a lot of planets stacked in Pisces, Mercury, Saturn, Neptune, the Sun. The Sun and the Moon are about to meet in just a few hours at the new moon point. This does mark I apologize. So another reason, because I'm done with my day, so I'm like not as on, the phone's always ringing, whatever. Pisces is what's good. Okay, so yes, I have the herbal astrology here. The moon, obviously, if you're Pisces rising, the moon and the sun are meeting up in your first house. So you're feeling this, you're feeling everything, you're feeling the vibrations. You know what this is akin to? A lot of the water signs are feeling like a Gemini or Geminis, or you maybe have Gemini placements. But your Gemini house is being highlighted or lit, as I like to say. Thank you so much for this. So it's imperative that you communicate what you deem as valuable, what you deem as a creative project, what actually excites you, what besides money, before the money comes in, what actually moves you, where can you... Thank you so much, Pisces. Where can you place your obsession, right, Pisces, instead of focusing on the other? Thank you so much, Pisces. I got it wrong. It's not so much that you have a tendency to idealize, idolate, or focus on others. It's more so meant for you to lift yourself up at the moment through communication. Not by showing off, but by just telling people around you, your friends, your family, your lovers, all of them, or your one main. I'm just being facetious now. Thank you so much, Pisces. But what I mean is, like, instead of showing off, that's how you want to be, Pisces. So not show off. Right? There's not when is there really a need to show off except when you're like on the runway? I don't know, like, or you're, I don't know. I'm like the runway or the range. Wow. Okay, those are acceptable times when you can show off, but like Pisces, I'm not saying that you are a show off. I'm saying that maybe what you want to do is show off your likes, your new passions. There's a lot of things that you haven't talked about to people. There are things that you want to talk about to people. There's a lot of knowledge that comes with you. You're being put on display now. You've been put on display. You maybe were not aware of it. You are now coming to realize that you have to step out into the sun, like get some sun, but more so like the way you're going to attain, gain commitment, whether it's a contract, like a relationship that involves money, or it's just a love relationship, things like that. Things where you have to invest a lot of you, a lot of your time, to get to them, to earn them. You really have to honor, you really have to tell yourself, you really have to show yourself, and you really have to show others that, that this is your path, that these are your paths, that this is your knowledge, this is how you wish to express. That will help you to gain the relationships that you want. That will help you to move away from distrust, or move away from those that do not portray trustworthiness, right? Like those that take from you. Okay, you're getting very close to that. So much Pisces. Wow, let me grab that one. It's Valerian, card number 44, acceptance, Neptune currently in Pisces. Mukuna, journey, card number 16, Mercury and Uranus. Uranus is in Taurus, and Mercury is moving from Pisces to Aries at the end of the week. Right now, it is in the final minutes of Aries, so in like a day or less than, it's going into Aries, right? So not at the end of the week, I'm sorry, like very soon. But yes, you do have Valerian. I hope that even shows up right. The light is so intense. But card number 44 means you're being guided by ascended masters. It's like you are in the blue, like the azure vault. So, but like, yeah, it's time to step out, because it like does give off that vibration. Like, yeah, you are meant to enjoy being in the azure vault. So like your containment, right? But like what we're saying is, how can you actually branch out? So it's not something that you obsess over. It's something that you hold on to, but also that drives you to think and obsess otherwise, where you can't. And by no means, Pisces, am I saying that you withhold, but like there is a tendency to not portray and display the entirety of you. And this is where your relationships come in. This is where your relationships find that make it or break it point. There's a little bit of like distrust, air of distrust at that point. So is it you that you're wow, I split the deck, and it's card number 15, Harmony, Yarrow, Venus, currently in Aquarius. Venus will, okay, so I'm sorry, Mercury is moving into Aries in just like a day, and then Venus is moving into Pisces at the end of the week. Okay, so coming into harmony with you, right? Accepting the journey that you've been on is more so proving to you that you are meant to be more so on display, not to show off, but to portray, to positively assert who you are in this new version of you. You've completed an entire solar arc, right? The solar journey. Every year you have a solar return. This month the last 3 weeks have been all Pisces. This last week is all Pisces, right? You're about to culminate the last 12 months, the zodiac wheel is about to complete, right? Finishing in your sign. The sun will then move and transit into Aries. So I apologize. I'm so sorry. So like culminate your journey, right? There has to be like that point of like, hey y'all, in case anyone was wondering where I was, this is everything that I've been doing, everything that I've been processing. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not lazy. No, I'm not hiding. No, I'm not dismissive. I'm here generating my new, like your new body. You've come into a new body. You and your loved ones are safe. Okay, so how are you going to gain this new family, friendships? How will you gain acceptance, right? It's you. Wait, acceptance. I know I'm using, like it feels like I'm using the word that I'm defining. I'm using that word to define the word itself. So like, yeah, Pisces, that's you. Like you, no one is defining you right now. Everyone is looking at you. Like, you tell me what to do, Pisces. Like, what do you want? What do you want out of this? Can you be honest? That doesn't mean everyone is going to drop, the hat at that, they're not going to, no, not everyone is going to drop. That's not the expectation here that you should set yourself up for. But there's some sort of like air of distrust that maybe people have been sensing, and it maybe just requires you to see that, expose yourself to that, how you limit yourself, and how that then transforms the perception of you, the perception of your storyline. And right now, and it's not that I even want to run with an idea like that, but you are being looked at. So it is like, how are you being portrayed? How are you portraying yourself? If you're withholding information or not telling the full story, it's like at that point, people maybe are feeling a little bit hesitant to trust you. Thank you so much, guys. What is the main message? Believe in the impossible. What's rising up in the Piscean collective is the Skippous moon, and what's the main message for the Piscean collective? Bring love into the situation. You're very close to achieving your goal. It is like that unlocking, right? Like, what will unlock the final doorway? Gibbous moon, wow. Like you are manifesting. So did I say Gemini and the Magician and then Aquarius? So I sense a lot of air. So bring love to you, right? And that's what I meant earlier. That's what I meant, Newman and Aquarius earlier. That's what you've been being pushed toward, is like pour all the love, pour that light, pour the spotlight, bring the spotlight onto you. Pour love where you have been pouring the love into others. How does that translate? What does that even mean? Again, it's not your focus. It's not that I'm saying your focus is others and only others, or that you only focus on others. It's sort of that you do set up room space for others to feel love. What about you? When do you do that for you? So you possibly do take a lot of time for yourself, but this is, again, more about talking to friends and family, talking to anybody that you're close to, talking to people and telling them how you feel, telling them what you're up to, telling them what you're working on, telling them what you're doing. You're going to come to find out who's worth trusting, who's on your side, who's taking up your time, who's taking up your space. It feels contradictory, right? It feels paradoxical to expose yourself, only to come to find that exposing yourself exposes others, right? So maybe there's that glitch where you've been pouring too much love into others because you think that'll bring love to you, but it's like actually expose and portray and display, shine the light, shine the spotlight, cast yourself under the spotlight so that others' true intentions and others' true motives alongside you are right. Are they good motives? Are they worthy? Are they an unconditional love? Or are they holding you back? Again, this has a lot to do with your money, right? I know it doesn't make sense. It doesn't connect directly, but your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. So it's like you will come to see who's taking up your time. You will come to see who's actually on your side, who actually can help you. The partnerships that will lead to helping you. Right now, you're wrapping up, but you will have to come out and expose yourself. Balsamic moon, a time for healing. As soon as that new moon in Pisces hits, like you'll have to culminate this outcome. You'll have to culminate your journey, your pause, right? Pause in the healing. There's a lot of that in regards to the collective in general. It's time to pause. Pisces, I do ring the bell. I'm about to ring the bell. We're bringing order to the underwater court. Okay, so I have the air signs and I have Taurus. I'm getting Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Gemini, and Aquarius. That's what I'm picking up on. Wow, and this closed. That is your storyline. Pisces, that is your. There's a block to the vision, right? There's a block to your work. There's a little bit of too much giving of you, of your body, of your self, your mentality, your time, your space, your speech. It's like is someone using it up? Are you using up all the loving words on someone else and not on you? Turn it around to you, right? Cast a light on you. Thank you so much, Goddess Isis, Sun God Ra. Mercury, spirit guides of the highest light, helpful ancestors, ancient ancestors, ascended masters. Aquarius is very much here. The lovers, Gemini. So that's what I get. Like, I don't want to say it, but there is a tendency for you to go cold on your own self. So you're leaving yourself out in the cold. You're not acknowledging that you are a teacher and you're meant to teach, where this is a teachable moment. That could be what signals the light to come in, right? Ascended masters, archangels, angels, spirit guides of the highest light, hopeful ancestors. What's going on for the Pisces collective? New moon in Pisces. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune, Three of Pentacles. So work is your challenge. Working with your higher self, working with your actual vision, working with you, honoring you, putting you on top, putting you putting you on a pedestal. Where do you find the balance? It has become an imbalance. There's an imbalance that has created an impasse. There's a point right now. Okay, so you're meant to graduate from this point. You've transformed. It's more about acceptance that you belong in a higher light, on a higher pedestal. You put yourself on that pedestal. It's not about others putting you on any high horse. You put yourself on that high horse and you ride that high pedestal. Okay, turn it around. You have the ability, but it is your challenge at the moment for you to work with your higher self and to honor that you're you're a sculptor. Like, yeah, the Three of Pentacles, you're sculpting your visions. You're bringing yourself back into balance What will honor the balance, temperance here, being your basis? What will honor that? You speaking about yourself, you not hiding. You've been hiding your gifts away. I have a high priestess, Virgo energy. Okay, the moon. So the last 2 to 3 months have highlighted all of this to you. At the bottom of the deck, we have strength. There you go. Courage to speak your truth. Courage to speak on yourself. Courage to speak on your light, on your grandeur. You do see more than meets the eye. You do understand that it is about you. You do understand that this is all about you. I mean, that dog would stop barking. I hope it has. I don't know. So it's nighttime. More people, I don't know. You could never know here. Welcome to Denver. Okay, but you do have the high priestess. We've discussed that one. You have, this is at the top of your mind, right? Like, yeah, we know that. We know work. Yes, you're right, Pisces. You're thinking, you're on the dot, right? Like you're hitting everything on target, but there is that one misfire, right? It is legacy. It is others' money. It is earning. It is accumulating. It is building. It is building on foundations. So it is, there are structures. Again, these structures somehow they're suppressed, right? Like I have the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, again, your future entails you actually moving onto the path to expose, to shine light, and to receive light, to have light cast on your path. The path unfolds, but now it's like, can you actually move through that space and time, right? I'm hoping that dog stops, but I don't think it will, so we're just gonna go with it. I apologize, Pisces. We were just discussing the Knight of Pentacles, and you do have the Devil, and like this is where you're at right now, and this is what I mean. Like there is a tendency to effort without admitting like that there is a block. There's this like, and I don't really want to call it like an obsessive thought. It is more like a tendency for you to overgive, and like it's like you're plowing the land for others, but then do you allot land for yourself? Like do you allot space for yourself when you clear and plow land for others? When you make room for others to feel love, do you include yourself in that, Pisces? Like you have to, like that will get you to work, that will get you to the money. How? It is very indirect. I was talking about this in another reading. What's with a client that has many Pisces placements. And that was my thing. That was my story. Is like, that was my reading. Is like, can you, if you can honor that the path isn't a straight, fast, quick shot, right? Like it's not just like go and you hit the mark. A lot of what is in our way is meant to wind us in and out of our path. All of it is inclusive of our path, so you then are alerted to different pathways, creative solutions. But it's in the way that you're doing something continual. Five of Swords, general collective, and the Five of Wands, general collective. Mood or vibration. But yes, if you can acknowledge that how it used to be done before, maybe how you've done it before, a little bit different now. Where you're used to doing things on your own without anyone's help, or maybe it's the other way around, where you're used to doing it with everyone's help. Now you have to do it on your own, or now you have to enlist others to help you, more so by just exposing yourself, not holding back, speaking on your plans. You've already envisioned a lot of this, so now can you just talk about it so that you can actually start to execute, to process, to move through it? You'll magnetically call it in, right? Do you believe? Do you believe? Do you trust? Do you believe in the impossible? Truth Strength card again. Having issues with the light and having issues with the dogs. Oh yeah, King of Cups. There is like a Scorpio masculine around you. Maybe you have concerns or hopes. Maybe they are concerned or have hopes that you'll come out of this. You do have the support of the astrology around you, like the planets are supporting you to get through this. Maybe this Scorpio energy, or the Scorpio masculine, or the Scorpio person is also helping you to come into your strength, or maybe you have Scorpio placements yourself too, but it is, yeah, look, more Mars and Scorpio. Maybe it is someone from this last year. Maybe you guys feel the same in a way, and you guys are offering each other support through, so that you can get out of mourning. So maybe both of you have been in a, wow, card number 11 is being one of your outcome cards here. Justice, okay? We've been talking about relationships, and you don't want to repeat any more cycles. Maybe it's up to you to determine whether the Scorpio is actually bringing you down. Maybe you both are supporting each other to build legacy for yourselves, or maybe you guys are building together. Maybe you guys are finally coming together to build together, or maybe it's the opposite, where it is like you realize that this may be your karmic lesson that you need to kind of wrap up and move away from and not stay stuck in. It could be something like that. What I get is maybe that both of you have learned harsh truths, harsh lessons. So now it's like, can you guys step out into the light, and just honor that you've paid your dues, you've paid your debts. So now can you move on from the mourning, from whatever loss you experience? Maybe you guys are coming to find that there's more to gain if you can work together rather than separate. Again, this is very, maybe you guys are both learning, and like you have taught each other indirectly. Wow, 8 of Cups, so Saturn in Pisces, and then the Page of Wands, and then the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, every day you're like earning more inspiration, you're gaining more, but it is like, can you be more inspired and less in depths of emotional harshness? Okay, like step out of that. Both of you need to step out of that. Both you and this Scorpio person, or maybe that's you, or maybe that's the sensation, the vibration around you, is that you've already come to a lot of emotional grounding, mourning loss. You moved away from that. You've realized karmic lessons. You're trying not to obsess or create a lockdown. You're trying to actually move. So maybe more so both of you are moving to a new light. Both of you are recognizing your karma. Both of you are maybe removing karma so that you can come together, right? So many different vibrations at that point. I can ask for clarity. Can we get more clarity on the King of Cups? Well, yeah, Three of Pentacles, which we started with that, right? Can you guys work together? Maybe one of you is seeing how you can. Maybe one of you gives too much, and maybe one doesn't give enough. And that doesn't mean like one gives enough to the other, like, or one over gives to the other. It's like one of you over gives to everyone, one of you doesn't. Or maybe both of you are like that. Maybe this is you. Maybe you give too much to others, how you think or what you think that they want. But there is a coming together after recognizing the harsh truth of the loss that is experienced through not honoring truth and not allotting yourself space where you make room for everyone else, the way you guys, the way you Pisces, and the way the Scorpio energy, the way that you both make room for others is the way that you need to make. That's how you should treat yourself, okay? Six of Swords. Once again, the moving away from tending too much to others to shape their reality for their best outcomes. Now I'll turn it around to you. Thank you so much, guys. Isis, Sun, God, Rock. Can we get the High Priestess? Both of you know that you have to trust each other. Ten of Cups. Seven of Pentacles, the Star. I don't know. Are you each other's wish fulfillment? You're walking the hard line. You're walking the path. You're walking the long path, journey, acceptance that you're on the path. You're getting through it. You're actually growing. You yourself are growing. Both of you are growing. You're growing in so many ways. You're also growing a new line of work. You're investing in a new line of work into a lot of new creative projects. Maybe both of you are working on something, or there's an exchange of ideas in that manner. There's an energetic exchange as well. There could be a wish fulfillment. Believing in it, believing in each other, believing in yourself, believing that you are worth it. Wow, are you guys worth it? Are you worth it to each other? The cards say that you are. Do you guys honor that? I don't know. There's this I feel it's very sensational and I'm calling people out. I don't mean to do that. That's not my intention. But there's something sensational about referencing the Eight of Cups, Saturn in Pisces, as the grass is greener on the other side. There's no way that Saturn is ever going to allow anyone to believe or think or feel that the grass is greener on the other side. And you know this, and maybe this is the lesson that you've come out of. As much as you have earned in the past, as much as you have loved, as much love as you have received, as many gifts, as many confirmations of love, of everything in your reality, there's nothing here that proves to you that the grass is greener on the other side. You're actually going to the other side to create the greener grass, to create the greener pastures, to carve out the greener pastures. Do you guys want to make it work? Do you want to make it work with each other? 10 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, all these major arcana, High Priestess twice, Justice, Strength twice, 3 of Pentacles twice, Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, the Star. Okay, can you guys make it work? The Devil, can you guys make it work? 7 of Pentacles. Y'all, we have 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. Okay, do you believe? Do you believe in love after the other love? Do you believe that there's love on the other side, right? The grass is greener on the other. Do you believe that there is love on the other side? Just like you believe that there was love on this side, you can get over it. You can get over this journey. You can find acceptance. You can reach a new destination where there's love that you want. Do you believe it? It's hard for you, I know, because of this hardcore journey, this journey to love, to fulfillment, to the star, the freaking star. Yo. Pisces. I don't know what time we're at because I've had to pause so many times with this dog. Oh, acceptance. Valerian, upright, order, loosening, acceptance, embracing imperfection, persistence, and flow. Reverse, trigger ability, overly ambitious, self-criticism, perfectionist, self-judgment, astrological ruler, Neptune. Valerian supports us by widening our trigger points and by helping us to zoom out of situation that might be overloading you with anxiety or stress. Remember, go easy on yourself and don't push yourself too hard to meet goals. Valerian remedies the internal parts of ourselves that can embody mass energy. When we're overly analytical and judgmental in high trigger mode, the message here is to take measure. Although your foundation can be established with greater order, there is a certain amount of flow needed in order to enjoy creativity and growth. Don't exhaust yourself in the details. Embrace your imperfections. Alrighty, y'all. Bark, bark, bark. Have a happy new moon in Pisces. The time is now. Enjoy. I'll be back with more messages. Pisces, I honor your path. I honor your vision. I honor the light that you emit. I honor all of your choices. May you have a blessed, happy new moon in Pisces. Enjoy. On our way to the eclipses, you've got this.